zagrajmy dalej w Star Trek 25-lecie. Ja o tym nie wspominałem, ale niektórzy mówili, że ta gra i część druga, Star Trek Judgment Rights, to jest jakby kontynuacja serialu, nie? Bo serial miał oryginalnie trwać 5 lat, jednak został anulowany po 3. No i później wydało 2 gry, które jakby są dokończeniem tamtego, nie? Dobra, zapiszmy na to, co już zapisałem wcześniej. Niestety trzeba się tutaj ograniczać, bo jest ograniczona ilość save'ów. Poglądajmy.
A sturdy man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness. A grim-faced minor colonist. McCoy looks anxiously. Spock waits for your command. Ensign Everts cannot take his eyes off the sight of Mount Idle. James Kirk takes time to rest and ponder the remainder of the mission. The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry.
Jestem pewien, że tutaj można było też im wydawać rozkazy. Tylko... Może nie. Może tylko tak się da?
Nothing to report.
Oczywiście.
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences.
My Uncle John lived with the acolytes a long time ago. He died in their service helping plague victims on New Ontario 6 20 years ago.
The acolytes did a lot of good work for the needy in this quadrant.
It will be good to help them for a change. Just thinking to myself, don't mind me.
This man needs help, Jim, and I wouldn't want to put it off for too long.
He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Nie da się z nimi porozmawiać.
Time is of the essence.
Aha, jeszcze co mi możesz powiedzieć na temat
I
tego?
detect various pieces of mining equipment, but nothing of note. I detect...
Nic ciekawego. Dobra, wyjdziemy stąd. Kazali nam zerwać tam jagody, nie? Tak więc pójdziemy, żeby wyleczyć tamtego gościa. I uwaga, wyszli Klingoni. I tutaj właśnie trzeba to zrobić szybko, bo jeżeli...
And the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
Bo jeżeli tego nie zrobimy szybko, to ten czerwony zginie, nie? A jeżeli będziemy się dalej wlekli, to my zginiemy i wtedy będzie już game over. Dobra. Tutaj leży ręka. Weźmiemy to.
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea, Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
You take the Klingon's detached hand.
Nie wiem, czy nie pospieszyłem się czasem z wzięciem tej ręki, być może odejmą mi trochę punktów. Zróbmy tak. Nie można? Nie można już identyfikować tego, co ten, co... Cholera, no. Aha, można ich postrażyć faserem.
Jim, I think you need a vacation real bad.
Firing at me will not gain anything for the mission.
Sir, the way you've been waving that around is making me very nervous.
The firefight is over, Jim. I think you can put that away now.
Dobra, obejrzmy sobie ich. Wyglądają Klingoni, no właśnie, ale czy są Klingonami?
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one.
Nie.
It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Dziury nie
Italian
zyskamy.
tulips are a perennial flower that survive in almost any climate. Doctus cattails are similar to their Terran namesake, except that they are known to cause hives if in contact with flesh for any amount of time. The Branzite pod is similar to Terran milkweed, except that the silk pods are in bright iridescent colors. Nothing to report.
A small stream flows down toward a large patch of Kyteli. These are very beautiful, Doctor. These Branzite pods.
Dobra, a co doktor mi może powiedzieć na ten
This is
temat?
definitely not a real Klingon, Jim. This is There's nothing there There's nothing there required.
A gdzie
I
są te
guess this
jagody,
isn't such
które
a
mieliśmy
great
znaleźć?
planet after all.
Well, we've seen Klingons. Now all we need is a few Romulans.
Control your thoughts, Doctor. There is a high probability that something here is using our own memories against us. Captain, I detect a recent avalanche approximately 6.2 kilometers away that occurred within the last 3 days. The mountain may be quite dangerous.
Demons, Klingons, avalanches. What's next? The Wicked Witch of the West?
That is not logical, Doctor.
It wasn't supposed to be logical, you green-blooded Vulcan. Why does everything have to be so damn logical?
We were caught flat-footed there. I don't want any more surprises to catch us off guard.
Nic już tutaj więcej nie
You
podniesiemy,
fail to
nie?
obtain. You
Tak.
fail to obtain. You fail to obtain. You fail to obtain any.
Tutaj nie jestem pewien, czy
Mount
jedna z
Idle
tych skał
rises
nie jest
Mount Idle.
jakaś dziwna.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
Save
Zapiszę
new
sobie i
game.
wejdę tam do środka.
Replace previous.
Aha. Zobaczymy, co się stanie. O, jest to, co mieliśmy znaleźć, tak?
These seem to be Laraxian berries, Captain. They have several medicinal uses, but Dr. McCoy would know more.
Jim, these are the berries we need to synthesize the hypodetoxin.
Tak, wiemy o tym. Wezmę to.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
Kapitan statku kosmicznego zajmuje się zrywaniem jagód, podczas gdy Ensign to jest... Nawet teraz nie wiem. Na pewno nie porucznik, tylko niżej od porucznika. No nieważne. Podczas gdy ten sobie stoi, nie? Dobra. Damy teraz jagody. Temu, tak?
Good! You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
Do laboratorium mam je zanieść, dobra. Czyli będzie tutaj to, tak? Gadajmy.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Okej.
The settings on
jagody,
the
tak,
Ardak
tak.
core have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
An
Ardak 4 to
old-fashioned
jest to?
computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running. An
Komputer.
antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner.
Okej, to chyba będzie to w takim razie. Co nam możecie o tym
Captain.
powiedzieć?
It is an Ardak 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order.
Muzealne.
There's nothing there requiring a ship.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Dobra. Idziemy mu wstrzyknąć. A może nie wstrzyknąć?
Thank you. You're most kind.
To chyba było do picia jednak. Teraz będzie można pogadać, tak? Z nimi wszystkimi w
is
ogóle.
my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Czyli każdy widzi jakby swojego największego wroga,
I
tak?
headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
Dobra. Aha, czyli teraz pójdziemy tutaj i chyba będziemy mogli mu pokazać tą rękę. Może coś się dowiemy na ten temat. Tak właśnie mi się podoba ta gra jako gra przygodowa, ponieważ tutaj wszystko jest takie logiczne, nie? Nie ma jakichś durnych zagadek, że trzeba na przykład opuścić klapę, żeby się pojawił włącznik od światła. To.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you... Looks like a pile of junk if you... Yes, where did you find all this? Looks like a... Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimen, meteor, fossil, skull of a twist, or would you rather move on to something else? Minerals, true curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into minerals, meteor? I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into minerals, meteor, fossil shell, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet? Our God, shall I go with mineral, fossil, skull of a small skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Silatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go in minerals or twist of this chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited. Shall I go with minerals or... Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember... You are interested in my little...
Looks like a pile.
Jeszcze
Yes,
można
where did you
porozmawiać,
find all?
Here
właśnie
and
o to.
there. Much of it was brought to...
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask. Yes, tell.
I enjoy... Shall I go meteor?
Nie
Or
będziemy
would you very
mówić,
well?
że to jest pile of junk, bo nie chcemy obrażać
There is
tutaj
nothing at
ludzi.
the moment for me to...
Co to jest w
A
ogóle?
multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand.
Aha,
Assorted pieces of glass rest
warsztat.
on this table from ancient beakers to double burners.
Dobra. W następnym filmie będziemy tutaj oglądać to i być może ruszymy do jaskini.